prosperity. So, all right, and figure out why my all of a sudden one of my browsers is just taking up a lot of time. I'll have to kill it and start over. All right, we'll do that while it's going on here, Fred. N3FL sounding good. WA5QPZ.
Thank you, Dudley. WA5. If you look at my view the entire logging window, you'll see right now I have about 27 stations. That I have right now on my list. According to myself, WA5QPC, WA5QPC, these fanatics will take me forever. KG4, Victor Charlie Foxtrot, number 4, number 5, Kilowatt 9, Foxtrot Bravo, number 6, Kilowatt for Papa Delta Sierra, number 7, KS4K, 8, ND7, 9, WA8PB, 10, KC4JGT, that's not even disappeared, I don't know what happened there. Number 11, K5AGO, number 12, K8, K9D, 14, KDMLJ 15, K8RLE 16, KD4E 17, EB8RL 18, AU number golf 21, 22, KC5SW 26, 26 NAC 4, K8 AD 25, EE3RYI 26, KC4IT 27, and 5 RLZ. That's the list as I have it right now. If there's anybody out there who hears me, hear that name on the list, I'm going to stand up and know and take a listen for it. Being able to say, talk about the remote firms.
Sheila Browning Delta Hotel, 97 Nightfall. Yeah, I'm reading this.
Okay, recognizing two folks. That's good evening. And K9 BDH, I've got you right at the list. You're like red 13. So anybody else that's out there that thinks I missed them, let me know. And let's pick you up now. It's N3FL. Bravo. I think that was Bill Bravo. You broke up. I did see on FreeDV Reporter, KE9 Hotel Bravo. I think I got that right. Try it one more time. It says N3FL. Let's make sure that's who it is. To that time, perfect. Okay. You're right. 29. So that's it. So with that, let me throw it out to Dudley real quick, and Dudley, see if
All right, we'll take another call here for stations to add to the list. It's going to be a long net with that long list. Will everybody be patient? It's going to take a bit. Any other stations that wasn't on the list that Fred was calling off? This is WA5QPZ. Fred, looks like you got the entire list there. So go ahead and run with it. N3FL. Are you copying okay? WA5QPC.
W5QPZ and 3FL. I'm about 4 screens here in front of me, but I know you know how it is. And everybody put your name and QTH, put your handle and QTH into a FreeDV reporter so we have it. I see that most of the people have done it, but if you haven't, please do so now. It helps us all get to know one another and learn who's who. So with that, we're going to go down to list number 3 on the list. Wait, Romeo Lima Golf in West Virginia. Scott, I think you said you were in Hurricane, West Virginia. Was that where you are? W8RLG N3FL.
W8RLG, yeah, real to blues. I'm actually in Scott Depot. Hurricane is about 5 miles down the road, and one of the other people on the net here, AB8RL, is the Dickon. But the first time on the net, I had this working about 3 or 4 days now, so it's a new experience. Sounds good.
Okay, Bob. Well, look, thanks for checking in, and that's what we're all about here at the net. For all of us to familiarize yourself with what's going on here. Okay, KG4, Victor Charlie Foxtrot, Jim down in North Carolina, N3FL. Your comments for the net, please.
Good evening, everyone on the net, and I'm always happy to check in with the net here on Tuesday nights. I kind of look forward to it. I remember whenever I would sit on the FreeDV reporter around 2014 for days on end and finally find someone to talk to. But now, really, as soon as about April of this year, things started changing with this regular starting to get out, but it's that it sounds pretty good, and people are starting to use it. I'm located out of Asheville, North Carolina, and tonight I'm running a HAL PR40 into a Scarlett audio interface, and then from there I'm running on a non-G2 radio, and and from there a Tuner Genius XL, and into a loop antenna of about 50 feet or so. It's an 80-meter loop, and I'm currently pushing things a little bit. I'm running about a kilowatt. Well, that's the story on this end, and learn everyone on the net. 7-3.
Yeah, very good, JJ. Your audio sounds great as always, and your signal sounds great in here. And thanks for all the information. I'm sure your audio sounds great. About now, Foxtrot Bravo from November 3, Foxtrot Lima. Your comments on that, please. Whoops, I clicked on the right button.
Okay, very good. I'm going to synchronizing tonight. I think looking at the spectrum there's a lot of selective fading going on in the band tonight. Signals are strong, but they don't always synchronize. Interesting. But anyway, I'm running the Flex radio tonight and about 500 watts out of my little dipole here. I'm copying everybody pretty well, but I am seeing huge notches in the haystack tonight on the spectrum scope and on the FreeDV spectrum. So I think the band is a little difficult. Big Fred, and back to net. This is K9FP.
Yeah, great, John. KNFB N3FL. I think it's listening and hearing signals coming in that we're got good strength, but the selective fading has nothing to the audio. So that's part of what we're going to see today. Right now I'm on the dipole, so I'm working with closer in guys. On the farther out guys, I'll switch maybe over to the vertical. Okay, KE4, Papa Delta Sierra Falls Church, Virginia. Hopefully you can hear me. We're pretty damn close. This is until Okay, looks like he's not here, not around. At least the memories out on FreeDV reporter. And K680Z, you wanted to be looking at something? I've got you on the list. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you're down there. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, there you are. You're down at leg number 23. Okay, so next down the list. If I flip the right screen here. KS4K. KS4K, Dennis, how you doing in 3FL?
Okay, very good. In 3FL and the net. JS4K here out of Dennis, location in Southeast Georgia. And good to see everybody. Yeah, got a good, nice group here. Going on the net tonight. And we're just running the same old equipment here. Out on the IC-7300 and to an offset FL. Got go about 25 feet. And looks like yeah, looks like the recorder's going a little crazy here for some reason. I like play 7:30, and I'll set it back to you and 3FL. Okay.
Okay, tonight, great to meet you, John. Good copy. There is selected fading, but I copy 100%. Okay, continuing down the list. ND7N, November Delta 7 Mike. Another Dennis, 2 in a row in 3FL. Good evening.
Yeah, and 3FL and the FreeDV group and the 7M. Yeah, well, good evening, Fred, and everyone on the net here. This is Dennis. We're in southern Nevada, about 60 miles west of Las Vegas. And, we're running the usual tonight, the IC 7610, the Alpha 8410. Yeah, it looks like about a kilowatt or so peak output. And our phased high towers. And yeah, it looks like we got a long net tonight, so I'm not going to hold it. So thanks for doing the net, Fred and Dudley, and we'll catch you in the show now.
I think Fred jumped frequency. This WA5QPZ. Hang on.
Yep.
And I think he jumped frequency again. If you can copy me through him, this WA5QPZ.
So, I'm waiting now for FreeDV to populate with everyone before I move on to the next person in the net. The last person was November Delta 7 Mike before I don't know what I hit, but boy, it took me out into the wild blue yonder. I'm gonna see if I can avoid doing that again by hiding that part of the screen. All right, seems like everybody's back up here now in 7182. So, real quick, Dudley, let me throw it out to you and make sure everything's okay out there. W85QD, ZN3FL.
Okay, well, we were on 7281. Not that that matters. There was a QSO just up the band, big QSO that was really tearing everybody up. But are you copying me now, Fred? Since we're on 82 now, N3FL WA5QPZ.
Okay, I got you. That's my fault. I popped off frequency, and then when I clicked it to come back, I thought I get back to the same frequency I left, but that's not what was stored. I've got to. I should have written it down. We were on 7181, but no, unfortunately somebody jammed down and told me, hey, you're on the wrong frequency. Oops. So back I am. It looks like everybody. So we'll just continue here if that's okay with everybody. So after ND7M, WA8 Alpha Papa Bravo. WA8 Alpha Papa Bravo. Bill in near Dayton, Ohio, Beaver Creek from N3FL. Okay, I guess we will hold for him and pick him up later. Next on the list is the KC4JGT. I don't think KC4JGT is around anymore, but I'll stand by for him real quick. This is N3FL.
He made it a lot clear he wasn't going to check in.
He's 95 in this frequency, and there's someone down below us again. I guess I'll just go to anything. Says it's a no-go. Well, I'm speaking freely. Right, after KC4, just give me 1 second. K5 Alpha Golf Oscar. K5 Alpha Golf Oscar. Your comments for the Nets, N3FL.
Good evening, Fred, and good evening to the net. This is K5AGO in Carrollton, Texas, just north of Dallas. Everybody's sounding really good tonight, and not too much to report here. The weather is fine, and the band. So it's good to hear everybody in here, and I'll pass it back to you, Fred, in 3FL. K5AGO.
Good to hear you. Nice signal here, perfectly readable. Let's see next in that, KHCHY. Dane, how you doing this evening? And I'm wondering if you guys are going to let me into the honorary West Virginia group, KHCHY N3FL.
Well, I hadn't thought about that. I had HY with the net. Well, you heard me making some contact with the West Virginia people, and just for those of you who don't know, Fred and I discovered quite by accident several weeks ago that he has a distant relative that my wife's family was very close to in the West. I grew up. Anyway, everything's fine here. Seem to be running okay right now on this frequency. We're running a little less than a kilowatt peak, and with an ICOM 7300 off center fed and challenge, I think, to put to people. It's a dawned on me that we're starting to work different bands. I reported last week I was able to build 160 with FTA,
Well, I want to get when the winter weather gets better. I want to get down to 160. I'd like to work old bang and mix on 3DV. So watch out, guys. I may be hanging out on some of these other bands. Others may be able to do it too. I have had one contact on 80 and one contact on 17 meters, other than 40 and 20. So anyway, it might be fun to do that. It's a good net to see you, Fred. Back to you in 3FL KHCHY.
Have a very good day. KHC 5 3FL, count me in. I won't have much of a signal 160, but on the bands 1 on 80 through 6 meters, I should be able to put out pretty good time. And actually, I can put back up. I do have 475 kilohertz capabilities. I just don't have the antenna up right now. I would do that if somebody else was interested. I did work single sideband down there on 476 kilohertz upper sideband. Worked quite a few stations with one left. Okay, so this and it would be a great spot for something like 3DV ready to work. All right, going further down the list here. Next in line, K9 Bravo, November 3 Foxtrot Lima. Right, how you doing, CD?
Good afternoon. Thanks for letting me in here. I've been playing this for 3DD in the past when it was just easy DD on my Flex. I see this is a new part of it, and the easy DD currently doesn't support. So fired up the software today and went over and hope to see, to keep us the bottom of the list. Jumping there. Currently, I'm only running 50 watts. I'm just basically definitely to that. But thanks for letting me in here. Hopefully, it'll become in the limit of it. I guess like 11 million. And if you guys use it, it's running a Flex 6600. And pushing about 102 watts. So you guys use it.
Very good, Brad. Thanks for your comments, and 3DV works well with Oaknar, that's for sure. I copied you, and it looked like a goodly number of other people were copying you looking at 3DV Reporter. That's a nice thing. Nice one about it. All right, KB8, Mike Lima Juliet. KB8, Mike Lima Juliet. So, Mike, let me write that down there. Mike KB9, excuse me. I got the call something wrong here. I thought something was wrong here. KB9, Mike Lima Juliet from November 20th. Net.
Juliet. Thanks for letting me check into that here. Currently running a newer setup here on my gun with SG. I'm only running 50 watts into a round mounted Dan Titan vertical. Located about 50 miles south of Chicago. Just thought I'd say hello to the group. 73 hello and turn it down to that control.
All right. Very good, KB9 MLJ. From November 3 Foxtrot, Lima. Very good, Mike. Gotcha, and it sounds great here. You can hear some interference in the background. I don't know if it's going to force us to move down or not. We'll see what's going on. If it gets to be bad, Dudley, if you would do me a favor and suggest a QSY if you see there's interference out there, you're the one guy that's looking at everything that's going on. Okay, next on the list, KD4 Echo. KD4 Echo. Dave, this is November 3 Foxtrot Lima. Your comments. volcano copy here, and I see him slipped off the net. Get that down here. Next, Alpha Bravo 8 Romeo Lima from November 3 Foxtrot Lima.
Okay, this is AB8RL. Good evening, Fred. I hope everybody copies me. Tom here in Hurricane, West Virginia. I'm near a Flex 500 remote. Something 4 miles east of me in Scott Depot, West Virginia, about 4 miles to a 139-foot in-fed antenna. I live in an HOA community, and areas probably about 80 feet on the high end and about 8 feet on the low end. So that's the rig here, the Flex. I'm new to digital, just got on a couple of days ago with the help of Bob, W8RLG, who checked in, so we're both newbies on here. We'll say 73s, and thanks for letting me check in. AB8RL in Hurricane, West Virginia.
Very good, Tom. 88 ORL from N3FL. Very good. So now we know a list that everybody knows where they are from here on down. We just completed number 17, 88RL, and so I'm going to read down the list from here. Let me organize my notes so I can get it going. Next in line is AE5AU, K0PFX, KK7BNG, W4KDK, KC5SW, K6NAZ, KA8OAD, VE3RYI, KZ4G, and 5RLZ, KSVK, KE9 Hotel Bravo, K6MDS, WS1M. Okay, now, so is there anyone else out there that I don't have on the list that wants to check in?
AI6RE. Should be this.
Well, you missed number 15. It's on your list, K8RSV, I believe. Well, Fred,
I'll put that in. Did you put that in, Dudley? So wait put it in there for me. I think it's V6RV. Yeah. And Dane, what station were you telling me? I didn't jump on it fast enough.
K8RSV, I think it is. 50 on your list.
And Fred, you got AI6RE also, Don. AI6RE, Romeo Echo.
Six Romeo Echo. And then I did skip over number 15. I hate it when I do things like that. Bob, K8RSP, down in Naples, Florida. Will you pick it up and you comments for the net, please, in 3FL. See, K8RSP, K8RSP from N3FL. Oh, he's still down there and he's got me at about 0. K8RSP from N3FL. Try this antenna. See if that helps any. Nope, doesn't do it. W5QPZ, you want to call K8RSP and 3FL.
You bet, Fred. K8RSV. K8RSV, WA5QPZ in the 40-meter FreeDV net.
Okay, on to the next one. So we did ABRLK, black card, all covered with the JOSD. So we're on to AE5, Alpha Uniform, Alpha Echo 5 Alpha Uniform for N3FL. Good evening, your comments for the net.
Now, I did have a in there. Before I go too deep, I want to make sure that
Here with some fading on you, but it sounds good. Go ahead, make a transition N3FL.
half a dozen times or more on RS-34. I don't know that we've ever had an HF contact. Happened to sit down tonight in time to hear the net and hang around and just thought I would check it out. So I'm a newbie here, just trying to learn a little bit.
I appreciate everybody by the net here. You all have a great evening. 73 from 85.
5AU, I do remember. And I haven't been on much lately. I've been occupied with things around the house. I'm on the stuff. But good to hear from you. And welcome to FreeDV. It's K0PFX, Mel, N3FL. Go ahead and hopefully you won't burn out my receiver front end. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is K0PFX in St. Louis. Well, I don't think I'll do that. I got kidnapped, copying just about everybody, and welcome to all the new users of FreeDV. Certainly glad to have you in here this evening. Water's been pretty good here. We've got some rain here, not much lightning, so standing time. So running about 300 watts here, Kill Miyagi, and radio's Flex 8600. Back to N3FL, net control, K0PFX.
Great Mel, great coffee. Thank you. And there is a little bit of selective fading tonight for the net. So we are getting into the fall conditions. And we'll have to think about what we do with the net timing as we go along. KK7, Victor November Golf, next game long. Number 3, Foxtrot Lima. Your comments for the net.
Hey everyone, this is Kilo 7 Victor November Golf speaking. This is actually my first time using FreeDV. I've heard it before. I upgraded to my general class on Sunday, and I'm using a Yahoo G90 connected to a Micro PA100, which is amplifying me to 100 watts.
Okay. AK7BMT from 130. I had just a scratch, intermittent copy of you. Ben can just introduce now. That good for us right now. And I see that I'm giving you about 6 dB. It wasn't enough here for me to demodulate from with a little bit of curium on the frequency. W5QPC wasn't able to pull you through either. Sorry, thanks a lot for taking ADK makes on the list. W4KA from N3FL. Pick it up, Ken.
N3FL in the group. It is W4 KDK. Good evening, Fred. I'm really excited about this new mode. Especially RAID with FreeDV. It's just, and this is a real game changer. But yeah, I'm using a 73 icon ICT. The G5RV and the FreeDV configuration up about 30 feet. Got a great signal in the West Tennessee this evening. Back to night control. This is W40.
Very good. WKDK from N3FL. Very good, Ken. Thank you. And, you said it was 100 watts. Sounds great. That's for sure. All right, KC5, Sugar Whiskey. Sam, pick it up. Your comments for the net, N3FL. Let's see if I'm getting there. KC5, Sugar Whiskey. Gotta keep clicking on call sign here. Don't see any more. It's just N3FL. Okay, on to the next person on the list. K6, let's see if you're copying me, but there. Believe you, well, no, let me switch antennas. Stand by. Go ahead, Dudley. Pick up K6NAZ. I don't think he's going to hear me. Maybe if I switch antennas, but I lose everybody else. K6NAZ, N3FL. WA5QPZ, N3FL.
Okay, K6NAZ, WA5QPZ in the FreeDV net. Go ahead. K6NAZ, WA5QPZ. You still with us? Go ahead. Well, I didn't hear anything else, Fred. This WA5QPZ. Doing great, though. Hang in there.
All right, we're getting down the list. So now, real quick, everybody knows where they are. Let's go. AD is next with VE3, KC5RLZ, K3SVK, K9HB, K6MBS, WS1M, VE6RV, and AI6RE. So does anyone else like to check in on here? I'm not sure I got them all, but did I miss anybody? Did anybody hasn't spoken yet or isn't list I just named? Please give a call now on 3FL.
Add November 9. I'll tell Lima to the list, but I'm very short time because it's about bedtime for me.
Back to that.
India 0.
Okie dokie. So I had N9HLL and N0NI0P, I think it was. I got. Anyone else besides those two?
Number 9.
Okay, Bill, did we miss you? No, I think we got you early. W8. Who was that on there? W8APP? Who was that? I missed that.
Yeah, that was WA8APB. APB, over.
Okay, go for your comments now, Bill. WA8APB and 3FL. Your comments for that?
Hey, I just enjoy watching the net and chasing the traffic around the country with a loop antenna, and that's kind of fun as well. And I'm actually doing it. Now I'm back to that. You want to say?
You know, and D, your comments for the nets and 3FL.
Good evening, Fred, and good evening, everyone on tonight. Sounds like we have a lot of people on a short timer out there, so I'll keep it short. I'm running on the 6PT this evening, and the Hustler 6PT. Emailers has done a lot better for us tonight than last week, that's for sure. I'm hearing about 90%. back over to you. You can catch those other stations out there. M3FL, connect.
Yeah, very good, Ken. Thanks for your comments. The K8OEDN3FL, the 40-meter FreeDV net. Okay, let's see. Next on the list is Victor Echo 3, Romeo Yankee India. Victor Echo 3, Romeo Yankee India. Hopefully, you're copying everybody in the net. Mark, good evening and welcome to the FreeDV, 40-meter FreeDV activity net. Your comments, please.
Thank you, Fred. I don't know if transmitted out of seen some movement. This is like the third time I'm playing with FreeDV, and I thought I'd give it a try since I've seen the net on NetLog or not, so you're playing around and tried it. So we're just running a first 3000, and I think I'm doing probably about $80 an hour on that. But other than that, thanks for having the net and letting me be.
Yeah, very good, Mark. And I'm adding some more people in here. I see all of DE3NSD. I'm jumping around FreeDB and NetLogger and others too. All right, hey, look, Mark, thanks a lot. It's good to hear from you. And welcome to the net. It's always a charm, I guess I say. For whatever that's worth. Okay, thank you so much. Next on the list, KZ4 India Tango from N3 upload. Your comments on that local.
Entire FA, this is Kilo Zulu 4 India Tango. This is the second time to the TV net, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying it, and I appreciate you guys letting me get in there with it, and I'll keep coming back. Thanks again, 7 3. Some 3 FL.
Very good, thank you, Jim. And good to hear from you. KZ4 India Tango. Got you here on the list. Next on the list, November 5, Romeo Lima Zulu. He may not be able to hear me. I don't know, Dudley. N5RLZ from N3FL. Can you copy?
Yes, sir. The N5RLZ here in North Texas, not too far from Mr. Dudley, and having a good evening. One thing is perfectly clear. Folks with flex radios appear to have an advantage in this game. Everybody I've heard it on flex, I myself am coming at you with a few amps on a amplifier and 7300 through an end-fed long wire. But I am hearing about 50% of those on the air tonight, and grateful to do that much. With that, back to you, N5 RLZ.
Very good. N5RLZ from N3FL was hearing you through EchoLink. Dudley, can you up the audio a little bit on EchoLink? I've got my turned up all the way and I can't barely hear myself. If you can pull that off there while you're juggling all those wires that are there. Thank you so much for your comments. N5RLZ. Next on the list is KA3SVK. Chris, boy, I hope you can hear me. You're awful close. K3SVK, your comments for the net. N3. Okay, Chris, thanks for comment. K3STK and 3FL was kind of in and out here. We're just too close together. All right, next on the list, K9 Hotel Bravo from November 3 Foxtrot Lima.
Yeah, KE9HB. First time with this group, we got everything into them. 9 DDH helped me, and we got everything going pretty well. I hope you're hearing me. Station ICOM 7300 with an ALS 600 running about 300 watts out into a 80-meter doublet up 60 feet. So that's the station here in central Illinois. Back over to you.
Very good, K9 Hotel Bravo in 3FL. Beautiful signal here, perfectly copyable. Okay, now I'm going to reach out to the West Coast. I don't know if I can do it. Let's see if he's copying me here. Yes, with a 0 DD, J6MDS. I did copy N3FL. If not, they'll let me pick him up.
And November 3 Foxtrot Lima, Kilo 6 Mike Delta Sierra out here in West Coast, and it's just now got dark, so we're slowly getting into the autumn and fall here. Weather, hopefully propagation back to the East Coast will start to pick up more. I also look forward to getting my amplifier out here at a few hundred watts behind this, and maybe it could be heard a little bit better around the area. Anyway, great signal from most everybody tonight. Pretty good copy, even with all the QRM that is on frequency. So it's been a good demonstration tonight for me to see how digital audio is hanging in there amongst all that audio noise all around us. I'll leave it short. Back to you, Fred. N3, Foxtrot Lima, Kilo 6, Mike Delta Sierra.
Yeah, very good, Mike. K6MDS and N3FL. Yeah, I was able to get you through EchoLink, and I could hear you. I probably got 30% of your transmission using my vertical antenna. Love you're losing me as I switched to between the vertical and the 40-meter antenna. All right, let's continue down the list. WS1M. Amy, how you copy it here? FL.
Hey, 3FM, this is BC Sierra Alpha Mike Bunny, Bravo Alpha Mike India. Since I've been hearing everyone pretty well this evening, I am running about 100 watts with a combination of Elecraft KX3 and the Elecraft KX 100. Very impressed by the new mode after trying FreeDV after a little while. See you.
All right. Amy, nice signal down here tonight. Copy you 100%. Good to hear from you again. Victor Echo 6, Romeo Victor. I don't know if you can still copy me out there. The band has been up and down, but let's try it. Victor Echo 6, Romeo Victor. Am I on? Which antenna am I on? I'm on the dipole here. See if you can copy N3FL. Yeah, I think he lost. Couldn't get to him. We can't get to him. My apology, guys. I try to keep the net moving as fast as I can. We got a lot of people checking in here, which is absolutely fantastic. But the downside is, if you want to say something, you got to wait a little bit. So bear with me. AI6 Romeo Echo. AI6 Romeo Echo. Hopefully you can copy me. Let me get up here and see what's going on here. Oh yeah, AI6 Romeo Echo N3FL. Here comments from that. My apologies there. Yeah, 6 from the Echo from N3FL. Unfortunately, I was unable to pull you through here on this end. But thanks for checking in on the net, and we'll catch you next go around. Let's see, going down the list. NI0P. NI0P. Ryan, your comments on that, N3FL.
Thanks for getting me into that. I just have to set up the mic, so I don't know if the settings are they see your web page there, and it looks pretty good. Pretty good yards there, so hopefully nothing is these video check is going to
Yeah, 0P from N3FL, I copied you. We did have some slight fading that messed it up a little bit. I couldn't switch my antennas around fast enough to get to it, to get you in on the best one. I tried to switch between a horizontal antenna, vertical antenna, horizontal dipole, vertical antenna, and then I have a 3-element active array in the front yard that's directional switch. Okay, next on the list. Victor Echo 3, November Sierra Victor. Terry, hopefully you're still around there. This is November 3 Foxtrot Lima. Give me your comments on that.
Yeah, it's Bell from VTV. On the net here, I think I might be driving a 200 here. Let me just get it down. Anyways, yeah, it's the first time I've ever set this up, so hopefully I'm sounding okay here. Name's Terry, located just west of Toronto. Using a flex like 16 with an 80-meter end fed and RF2K amplifier, only set to 100 watts right now. So not much else to add. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We'll pass it back to up there from V3 NSC.
NSP from N3FL. Sure did. I got you. Very well. And every copy here. So welcome to that, Terry. Good to talk to you. Now, I've gotten down to the end of my list. But that doesn't mean I didn't miss somebody. So I'd like to open up one that I happened to miss. Actually, I think I see one here. WA8KCK, but he can't hear me. Okay, and WK9, I can't hear me either. All right. I have you guys on the list. I'm going to put it there on there. I just haven't been able to regroup here fast enough to get some people. I see N9. Did I get N9 Hotel Lima? I think we got some people in here. Why don't you open up out there? Because there's some people that can probably bring them into the net and get their comments. WA5QPZ, N3FL.
All right, very good, Fred. Hey, you're doing great, and good to getting all those stations in there, and that's a good deal. It's WA5QPZ, Dudley in Austin, and I've been able to switch between my local receiver and Utah receiver and picking up most well. I'm going to go back and see if we can pick up Don AI6RE. He checked in real well. Maybe he picked up the wrong microphone. That seems to be a common problem with this all, the way everything is connected. But AI6RE, and then we'll open it up and check and see who else we might pick up. Don, try it again. AI6RE WA5QPZ.
This is AI6RE, yes. Actually, the microphone went dead. It was a wireless microphone, and it went dead. And so I've switched to another USB input. And it's not as loud as it should be, but it does seem to be working into the PC. So thanks for coming back, Dudley. It's coming in here pretty good. It's decoding pretty nice. And we won't hold it, but thanks again for giving me another shot. I will make sure the little mic is charged up better. Have a good evening. Everybody sound thanks. AI6RE.
All right, very good, John. And well, I normally copy you real well, and I could see you were getting a signal out of the computer to the radio, but it just wasn't getting any audio, and those sort of things happen. Very good. Thank you, John, and coming in real well. One other station I don't know that you got there, Fred, was WA8 KCW. WA8 KCW. Your comments for the group if you didn't make it before, otherwise, so, well, we'll duplicate it. It's WA5QPZ. Go ahead.
The WAKCW album. You're coming in late. This is my wife's birthday, so I attend to family matters. But good to hear you. The noise level here is quite high, and but yes, it's guys. You see, cooking.
Okay, Fred, yeah, right, the last part of your transmission, the QSB got you, and the signal just kind of faded away, but yeah, don't mess up the wife's birthday. You gotta stick with that. Okay, anyone else that Fred has missed, or we got missed somewhere down the line? I know it's quite a long list to pick up. Anyone else? This is WA5QPZ.
Oh, hello, sharing a fine of sugar whiskey. We're gonna be good.
Okay, very good. Hey, Sam, KC5 Sugar Whiskey. Go ahead. This is WA5QPZ. Your comments.
I don't know what happened to my radio, but in the middle of the night, it just went silent. I could see signals on the reporter, but no audio. I had to reboot, and but I guess Fred missed me by the time I got back up. Well, I missed Fred actually. Anyway, greetings to all from Eunice, Texas. No problem copying it right now. I heard a lot of comments about an audio I've been interfered with. No such problem, because when I received on my either digital or analog, I never did a mix of both. My speaker is configured such that whenever it's muted, it's only muted for a single sideband signal, and the digital voice comes through. I don't know if that works. I don't know anyone else, but many times I've heard someone say it's just some interference.
I have no such problem. Anyway, back to you, Dudley. Thanks.
You bet, Sam. No problem. And yeah, the radio audio, you can mute it, but if you're pumping the audio back out, a line out, or in the case of Flex through the DAX sound drivers, that's what's feeding the FreeDV app, and and then it's pumping back out through the computer. So yeah, it gets a little confusing now. If they're working on getting the Pi, the Raspberry Pi box, so that particularly with the Flex, and I'm sure some of the other radios too as it goes along, but the Flex is probably the easiest one to make the interconnect, and it will just show up as another mode in the if you have both the radio and the Pi connected to the same network, it'll just show up as another mode. And then your regular microphone through the radio and the speaker audio, all that goes through the radio just like any other mode. So that'll be a interesting way, and that's coming along. So we'll see that before too terribly long. And the Pi box is I don't know, $150 or something. But that works pretty good. And you use it for other things too. It does a pretty good job browsing the network, internet, and that sort of stuff. All right, very good. Anyone else would like to check into the 40-meter FreeDV net, or maybe you got skipped, overlooked, or just want to check in? This is WA5QPZ.
This is KCHY. A while ago on number 15, I see a K8SRB on the FreeDV list. Someone might want to call him and see if he's still.
That was K8SRV. Is that what you said? Over.
Negative K8SRB. SRB is in background.
Okay, I'll give him a call. K8SRB. K8SRB. SWA5QPZ. If you're still with us, go ahead. Well, I see him still on the list, but he didn't respond. I'll come back to him. Let me see. There's one other K6NAZ. K6NAZ. Did I think Fred called for you and couldn't pick you up. K8NAZ, WA5QPZ. Your comments. Okay, I saw, let's see, VE3 RVI, VE3 RVI, WA5QPZ. Go ahead.
This VCR by I, yeah, doesn't matter, Mark. Let's move on and playing around between looking at the 3DV program, watching just we thought news keep up and playing with networkers, but I'm pretty much here. I heard everybody. So I'm getting fed Flex 3000. I don't watch much and then heard of the 4080. It picks up about 40 feet, so we're doing pretty good. Just learning different modes. Always trying to learn something new. Letting me search for the net and appreciate and look for it once again. And other than that, after this, I'm going to go to the news email. But I'm trying to believe it's Fred that's running the net, so I'm going to talk to him on the best. VECRYI, back to net.
All right, very good, Mark. It was a little selective QSB fading in there, but was able to pick out most of that in your Flex 3000s. That's probably pretty good radio for doing a free DV on. Really is. All right, very good. Thank you, Mark, and glad to have you check in and all. So. All right. Anyone else over there? This is WA5Q. Oh, I want to remind everybody. I am recording this, and it'll be up on my YouTube channel in about an hour or so. So you go back and you can replay tonight's net, and it's interesting to play it back on the big screen TV in the living room. We usually have better sound systems, so it's amazing how well it does sound. Anyone else would like to make comments, check-ins, or otherwise? I know it's getting late, but it just takes a while to get through everybody. This WA5QPZ for Fred and net control. For net control, go ahead.
K90, KE99, KE9HD. Hello, Jim. This is Craig Williams. I'm not here to talk to. Funny meeting you here. Thank you much.
All right. Well, we had several stations talking at once, believe it or not. So now I know what happens with selective fading. I had WQPZ coming through and WK9I. So thanks WK9I for your comments. And KD9 Hotel Bravo was in there saying hello to, I didn't write it down fast enough, but good evening to you. Let's see. So WK9I, I got your, thanks for your comments for the net. But we're doubling with W85QPC, so how about you give them one more time, WK9I and 3FL.
Well, that's actually like this on my FreeDV. But it's the reporter's been a little slow and I'm but anyway, I'm glad that I know Dudley's able to hear me, and that was Dudley just out to 0, but it was a -4, so I could see that maybe he didn't hear me. So that certainly makes sense. But again, a pleasure to talk with everybody. I'd like to hear from everybody tonight. Again, I'm hearing most things titles, and most of the audio sounds really good. So it's and for those who didn't hear it in, let's see. This is WJ9.
Thanks, Jim. WK9I and 3FL, thanks for your comments. And very good signal here. Hello, Echo Delta Sierra. I think I missed you somewhere in here. I'm looking. Did we get to you earlier, Kilo Echo for Papa Delta Sierra? I think we missed you in the first go rounds in 3FL. Okay, guess not. So anybody who can hear this is the 40 meter FreeDV activity net. We pretty much did down the list and looking for more people to that want to check in. And I'll call for additional check-ins, and I'll turn it out to Dudley and call for additional check-ins. And then at that point, conversation. This is N3FL looking for check-ins for the FreeDV activity net. Dudley, why don't you pick it up and see if you can dig up a few extra people out there.
All right, very good. Well, I just lost my, don't know why, lost my link to out to Utah. So I'll try the West Coast again here. Bernie's trying again. I think he's running QRP. K6NAZ, K6NAZ. Bernie, you want to try it again? WA5QPZ and for net control. Go ahead.
Dudley, there was a WV6 that called them, and I missed his call. WV6.
Okay. Thought I saw a signal in there. Was there a WB6 station? Go ahead. This is WA5QPZ for net control.
Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, in the Federal, and we're in the
Yeah, Whiskey Bravo 6, Echo November Victor, I did hear you here. This is N3FL. I don't know if Dudley heard you. He's trying to switch receivers out there. But we did hear him. Anyone else out there on the net? This is November 3, Foxtrot Lima, and then we'll get your comments. Okay, WB6 Echo November Victor, welcome to the net. The 40 meter FreeDV activity net. Your comment on N3FL.
HF, and just wanted to try it out, and didn't know there was a net out here. We used to hear all the signals, but didn't know that they were voice signals there, Owen.
Oh, great, good, Joe. Yep. Occasionally I'll make announcements in analog. We only occupy 1.5 kilohertz, so when we kind of sneak in, we try to find spots between people operating with 3 kilohertz bandwidth, and when we sneak in there, and if I go push the button to go to analog, I'll wipe everybody out. So, but here it is, FreeDV. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Is there anyone else out there for the net before I throw it back out there, Dudley, and close it down in 3FL?
November 9 Hotel Lima.
Go ahead, November 9, Hotel Lima. Good evening, and I don't know if I got you in here or not. I'm going to put you on the list now in 3FL.
Yep, I've heard. Good evening, and yeah, you had me on there. I'm not sure I missed it. I've been in and out this evening, and usually I'm in bed by now. A lot of times I miss this, but just want to say thanks to both you and Dudley for doing this, and we'll get quite the list tonight. So, hopefully everybody hears me okay. And I'm going to keep it short because it is bedtime. So, take care and enjoy the rest of your week. And thanks, guys, again for doing this. We'll catch you later. 7:30 from the 9 HLL.
Great, Walt. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for checking in here late. My apologies, I missed you earlier. But I see, yeah, I had you there, and when I for you over on the net logger. So up to 39 stations, guys, 39 stations. For whatever it's worth, Dudley, pick it up, W85QPC. You'll see everybody out your way is trying to check in N3FL.
All right, very good, Fred, and maybe we'll make it to 40. Uh, very good. And Rick, good sounding signal. Good signal there. Yeah, I know he tried to pick you up earlier, but good signal. Can't miss it. All right. Anyone else would like to check into the FreeDV 40-meter net? This is WA5QPZ. I wish I could take check-ins from other nodes, but it's just it gets a little too complicated for me at the moment. I got too many mixers, and I'd wind up killing something I want. But anyways, anyone else over there? This is WA5QPZ. Boy, Fred, I think you've run them dry, and good net. It's hard to get through that many people, even on the sideband net. A yeoman's job, my man. N3FL, WA5QPZ.
All right, W5QPZ, the 40-meter FreeDV activity net. Thanks, guys, for checking in. Grand total of 39 people. And I'm sorry it takes so long, in 21 minutes to get them on the list. But thanks for your patience and making comments. I think it's important for everybody to try and transmit once, for the rest of us to understand FreeDV, how it sounds through the various propagation conditions before, as well as asking questions and tweaking up your equipment. Thanks so much for participation. That's it for me. It's past my bedtime, but I make exceptions for FreeDV. 73, everybody, been great talking to you. Dudley, pick it up, closing it out, and as always, thanks for your help, and also if you see anything live, you keeps looking over my shoulder, make sure that I get everybody. I see he's already checked out, but he's looking over my shoulder, and I appreciate it. Anybody else can too. 73, 75 QPZ, and 3FL square.
Well, very good, Fred, and enjoyed it. And like I say, you did a great job. It's hard to do that, and neither one of us are experts at NetLogger, and we all try. Just again to remind everybody, the recording will be posted a little bit later on tonight, and you can go to my YouTube site. It's under my call WA5QPZ and see past nets. FreeDV is a great mode. QSB and carriers and QRM can be real murder, and but for the most part, I think it did real well, and to cover the whole country on just sideband on 40 meters is tough enough. So, but FreeDV comes through very well. Thank everybody for checking in. We'll see everybody next week, hopefully. And Fred, you go rest up. You need it. N3FL in the 40 meter FreeDV net. 73 everyone. This WA5QPZ closing net 73.
I just realized my amplifier is off. Nobody probably heard me. Thanks for doing that. 730 from you.
Whoops. Turned my mic gain back up. I missed that. Who was that? This WA5QPC.